Okay, so I've shown you how I treat your texts, your discussion boards, and how I try to craft them into, or organize them so that we can create a seminar where you're talking to each other, uh, where you don't need me, you don't need the class, to talk about ideas, to generate thought, to think, okay, through text and through your own seminar discussion. Um, so I create this is what I do all the time. I PDF and then what I call scripting out the seminar. I do this for each class, and so I have and I will continue to post my notes uh, on in the specific module and also on Blackboard so that you can read what I'm saying instead of just listening to it on the podcast, or if you want to just see the script as it is created. Okay, so the whole idea is to try to after any discussion board is to try to sort of distill it, to dynamize it in order to create um, a discussion, to create dialogues. Um, the goal, of course, is that this happens naturally, that you post things and then you talk to each other and you work, deeper into ideas and you get engaged in rigorous and passionate discussion. Okay. Um, so my job is to just sort of highlight things to make it easier for you to do that. Okay, but don't feel that you have to wait for me. Okay, uh, if you want to engage in it, as people are posting things or after people have posted things, by all means, don't let me get in the way. Okay, all right, and that should wrap it up for the um, this part here. Um, so what I'm not going to do. So normally, what I would do in the podcast at this point is I would say, okay, here's our first discussion board, and this looks like the things that we can talk about and we should talk about. So basic organization, which I've shown you. And then what I would do is I would try to articulate in a stronger way threads or ideas that people can talk about, how they can talk about it by um, adding all my professorial stuff, and then ways they could talk about it and what groups of people could talk about it. So that would be the my final thing that I've left out here, but which I'll include in the next one.